straightforward combat patrol. A squad is led by a squad leader. The squad leader carries an M4 carbine rifle. The M4 carbine is a modified M16. The barrel is shorter and it has a straight, collapsible buttstock. Within the squad are 2 team leaders. The team leaders, Alpha and Bravo, are in charge of their respective teams and assist the squad leader throughout the patrol. Bravo team leader has the additional duty as the assistant squad leader. The team leaders carry the M4 rifle with an M203 grenade launcher and an individual communication radio, along with the basic combat load of 210 rounds for their rifle. Each team leader also carries a minimum combat load of 36 high-explosive M203 rounds. The M4 is a gas-powered, shoulder-fired, semi-automatic assault rifle that can fire in both single-shot and a 3-round burst mode. This 5.56 millimeter rifle is capable of using ball ammunition as well as tracer and blank munitions. The M203 is a single-shot grenade launcher mounted beneath the barrel of the assault rifle. This weapon fires a 40 millimeter projectile of high explosive smoke parachute flares or a variety of non-lethal crowd-controlled munitions. It has a separate sighting system as the rifle's organic sights are not compatible with the ballistics of the 40 millimeter projectile. The individual communication radio is used for internal communication with the squad leader and between the team leaders to better control the squad. Each team leader controls an automatic rifleman who carries the M249 squad automatic weapon or SAW with a basic combat load of 1,000 rounds. The SAW is a belt or magazine fed fully automatic weapon which fires from the open bolt position. The primary means of loading a SAW is with a standard 200 round drum of length 5.56 ammunition. However, 30 round magazines may also be used for emergency situations. Each team leader also controls 2 riflemen who carries the M4 carbine rifle, an M68, pt2, and their basic combat load of 210 rounds for their rifle. The pt2 is a target laser designator. It can designate targets out to 400 meters to engage with a night vision device. The M68 is a reflexive, through-sight optic mounted on top of the weapon. This optic augments the weapon's natural sights with the use of a visible red dot as a reference for the shooter during emergency situations. The intensity of the red dot may be adjusted for any type of environmental illumination, even making it so dim that it can only be seen through night vision devices. As you can see, each rifleman is also equipped with a medical aid bag, an M18 Claymore anti-personnel mine of an M136 AT4 anti-armor weapon. The medical aid bag contains the basic equipment for a first responder. Every soldier has received basic first aid training and is able to render such aid for injuries found on the battlefield. The M18 Claymore anti-personnel mine is packed with 1.5 pounds of C4 explosive material. When detonated, it projects over 700 steel balls towards its target. The M136 AT4 is a shoulder-fired 84 millimeter anti-armor weapon in an expendable fiberglass tube. The AT4 can penetrate up to 14 inches of armor. Additional equipment used by the squad may include AN/PVS-14 night vision device, body armor, and load-bearing equipment. The AN/PVS-14 is a monocular night vision goggle used for short-range or close-in viewing during hours of limited visibility. The individual body armor, or IBA, is the base piece of equipment that all worn equipment will fit around. The armor consists of soft mesh Kevlar and hard ceramic plates capable of defeating a sniper's bullet. There are additional shoulder, neck, groin, and side armor pieces that can be outfitted to attach to the IBA. The load-carrying equipment supports the basic load for the soldier. A typical kit consists of 7 magazines holding 210 total rounds, 2 fragmentary grenades, a personal first aid kit, and no less than 2 quarts of water. It is not uncommon for this kit to weigh 30 pounds or more. Ladies and gentlemen, please give these soldiers a round of applause. The drill sergeant's day starts before their soldiers awake and ends long after they have put their soldiers to rest. 7 days a week, over 10 weeks of demanding training. Drill sergeants serve as the instructor, mentor, and role model for their soldiers. Drill sergeants are present whenever and wherever their soldiers go, in the cold of winter and in the scorching heat of summer. Drill sergeants are among the best non-commissioned officers in the United States Army and the world. They are handpicked and undergo extensive and highly demanding training. The drill sergeants are identified by their distinctive headgear. Reciting the drill sergeant creed is Drill Sergeant Brad R. Allen. Drill Sergeant Allen is the drill sergeant of the cycle for Charlie Company.
I am a drill sergeant. I will assist each individual in their efforts to become a highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally fit soldier, capable of defeating any enemy on today's modern battlefield. I will instill pride in all I train, pride in self, in the Army, and in country. I will insist that each soldier meets and maintains the Army standards of military bearing and courtesies, consistent with the highest traditions of the U.S. Army. I will lead by example, never requiring a soldier to attempt any task I will not do myself. But first, last, and always, I am an American soldier, sworn to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. I am a drill sergeant. This will defend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the battalion commander of the 3rd Battalion, 34th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Scott E. Sansala.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Well, welcome to the United States Army Training Center and Fort Jackson. It's going to be warm out here this morning, so let's get this morning's event started. We expect it to be slightly warmer, so there's good news. I did curtail my speech down to about 2 to 3 minutes, but it is cooler than we planned on, so you have your choice this morning. You can have the folder in the 2 to 3 minute version, or the 3-ring binder for about 10 to 12. All in favor of the folder? All right, we're going to go with that folder because I think the sun's already getting to me. I'd like to start this morning by recognizing our distinguished guests, our Deputy Commanding Officer for Fort Jackson, Colonel Mark Shade. Sir, ooh. I'd also like to offer up a round of applause for our 20 newest citizens down here in front of us. Let's hear it for them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are exactly a week short of the 13th anniversary of September 11th. But it's never too early to honor those that have come to our nation's defense. Would all of the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines in the crowd, past or present, please rise so that we may recognize you for your service to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the great Americans that have made the American Armed Forces the greatest military in the world. and our country the greatest nation on the planet. Thank you very much. Today is about family. It's about the great tradition of a soldier reuniting with his or her family after time apart. Family is the core of who we are, and family provides an inspiration for a soldier, a reason for them to do what they do. I cannot begin to explain to you the importance of your presence today. Over the course of a career, soldiers will miss birthdays, graduations, and anniversaries. This separation makes time with family members all the more special. Your presence today makes a difference. It provides an opportunity to tell the great stories that they have been through over the last 10 weeks and to rekindle some old ones from back home. Most importantly, though, it shows that you support their choice to serve their country. Today is Family Day, and family provides that support that a soldier needs in tough times. You have demonstrated your support in a manner that this battalion has never seen before. You have followed your soldiers from day one, and in the past 10 weeks, this group sitting in this stands has visited our Facebook page for over 1.1 million times. The family members in the stands here have completed over 850 Army family team building courses for over 2,500 hours of credit. That's more than some Army bases do in an entire year. So you have my congratulations. Thank you for that support. Today is also a day of reunion, and those stories